beginning to think no one was ever gonna visit Rackham's Vault. You belong in Slytherin!
I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Final
Big match
round.
today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it
Final
all.
round.
Ready for a shot at glory? Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
Right.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4v1.
Potato! Super! Incendio!
Ringo! Oh, there goes my wager.
Potato!
That's all you've got?
Infringo! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio!
Come on!
Oh!
Potato!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
See, that would be cool, can't kill. That would be so cool. Everyone else still in their normal school robes. Losers. Donkey? Squib with an axe?
I hope you're able to take care.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Yes!
Spellcasting
Hey, Captain,
requires
how
a
you doing?
focused mind and a steady wand.
How you going, Captain? We're learning spells.
Good work.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Love a kebab.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need
Teachers.
these.
Okay.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
That's kind of cute, actually. I like her.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
She annoys me, but I like her.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake.
No,
plant.
I'm out.
Accio.
We're done for the night. We're gonna raid out.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Okay.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I watched the movie. Let's do it for the review. Do it for the review. Do it for the review. Do it for the review.
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pack down the soil!
MK?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
No worries, Artie. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about that.
Probably can't kill.
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
You're welcome.
They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow. Make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
How far into the game are we? This is a good game. Okay, I can't manually save. Hang on, I'm alt-tabbing for this. Give me a second. I'm alt-tabbing. We're at 7 hours, basically. We're at 7 hours. And we are still uncovering new things to do, new interactions that are perfectly suited, that are perfectly paced, that don't feel forced, that feel like exactly how things would naturally come if you were going to school at Hogwarts. I didn't walk into Hogwarts and get shotgunned by, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. It just has not. We've been through here. We did a side quest right through here, and it didn't like hit me in the face and go, by the way, you can plant seeds. It waited until the point where we could actually interact with the teacher relevant to this class. She said, hey, by the way, this is your plot, your area, you can start doing stuff. Like, everything, the pacing is eerily well done. Eerily well done. I've never gotten bored. I'm always learning something new, which is what you want from a school. You want to learn, so you should be constantly learning and gaining new things, but I don't feel overwhelmed. Like, I don't understand. I really, really don't understand why games can't do this better consistently. How is it that this studio that I've never heard of before can come in, build a Harry Potter game, pace it well, give it intrigue, give it interest, give it action, give it fucking combat? Like, I have yet to turn around and go, this is broken, this makes me mad, they need to fix this, it's barely buggy, we've had some frame rate drops because my computer is shit. That's it. Dude, I want to become a full-time content creator. I review games. I go out of my way to rip them apart. Oh, I can't yet. The closest I've got is I wish I could play it with Kate. Not actually a fault of the game, it's a personal preference. Cool.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Formidable chopping cabbages that when released attack nearby enemies. Chopping cabbage seeds can be purchased. Shoot us now.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
What's with all the squats tonight, guys?
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
More
I'm
power.
glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
Hey, I'll get a water.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
And giving points for another house is so good. It'd be really cool if the point system and house systems really come into play later. Because it always felt like this.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And
Kill
we'll
a
see if it was
unicorn.
skill or luck this time around.
Hey?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yeah, what?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley.
Always.
Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Dude, this feels like it is Hogwarts. Dude, this game.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from
Revelio.
Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
World breaking? Because yeah, they have done so much for the world building. Oh, okay. Well, I jumped up that massive thing before without consequence. I was like, oh, well, there must be no fall damage. Whoops. We maybe get down a little bit more delicately this time.
Are you sure about that?
That's pretty lame.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I go to.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack.
True.
And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks.
Oh, yeah.
Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Oh.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together.
What was the origin
All the
of that?
more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be
easy.
true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Easy. Oh,
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
it's kind of cool.
Expulsum.
Alright, so you need to like
Predacto.
look inside. Yeah. Damn. That's cool. That's cool. It's actually like a compelling enemy, not just a pushover. Like you need to actually like not just block hit, block hit. Like you've got to really pull it all together there. That addition of a non-blockable spell is pretty huge because I've become very reliant on blocking. So good touch.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It's pretty hardcore. I wonder why he's missing an ear. Yeah.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Wow. That's intense. No, I didn't hear that can't kill. Although multiplayer I'm keen for.
How did you know that I'd found a book? And that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Dude, it's stuff like this that I absolutely love. It's just so cool. It's just so Harry Potter. Put random bit of toast on pedestal. Kraken in mosaic eats said toast to then open mosaic. What do you think is a good... I mean, Lots of names are good names. Magamer, that's very subjective.
Revelio.
I think it depends on the individual.
Could it be? A visitor?
You're missing your head, bro.
Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
Interesting. Can I have them?
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
Why don't you just take me straight to the cave?
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Well, from the sounds of it, light breeze is too late. Why toast, though?
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
What a pest. Yeah, that's fine, because I'm not going to do... As long as it doesn't spoil my playthrough, can't kill, because I'm not going to do...
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat.
Oh,
if you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Yeah, I'll tax it.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
Ooh.
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
He is. I probably could just fast travel, actually, but... Yo. You know what I love about this game? The amount of times you're just walking around the world, and you just see, like... just random magic Harry Potter. Like you used to see in the movies, reading the books, and you're just like... You don't know what's happened to this kid. They caused it, someone cursed them, like, don't know their story, but it's just like... good old Harry Potter shenanigans.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Oh! Oh, that's what it is. It's the little thing. Oh. Look, fuck is damaging me.
Early grave for you. Well then,
No.
fancy myself a bit of mushroom pie.
What have I done?
Intramuros.
Yeah, I'm super jealous about that, Monty. Oh, this looks like something that won't get me killed.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Let me... Oh, it's F. Weird.
Impressive. That must be where this all leads.
Yeah, Emerald. Can you post that in Discord as well, Emerald, if you haven't already? Thank you. That looks sick. Oh, spoiler
We
alert.
meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
What, Kanku? Wop. Wop.
Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Okay, this annoys me even more that I can't go to the bottom of the lake. Look at this. I better be able to go to the bottom of the lake after this.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Like, you've gone through the effort of animating and like
What
building
is this
out all of
place?
that. Please don't make that a one-time use. Big boy. Big angry boy. Or beautiful artwork. Either or.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
I got this far
To
on
see
luck.
traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Was I meant to have it with me? Did I just stuff this up? What?
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside. Those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Big Fig has the book, eh?
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Okay, bye.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.